This is GMC Sheila with a video tutorial for graduate students on how to register for graduate courses. You will need access to MyGMC. You can gain this from any computer with internet access. Use either www.greenmtn.edu, scroll to the bottom of any page and select the link to MyGMC login. Or you could just enter https://mygmc.greenmtn.edu. Log into MyGMC using the user ID and password that were previously provided to you by the Computing and Technology Services Office. Once the system has welcomed you by name, select the Graduate Students tab. The left-aligned menu on each tab of MyGMC functions as a table of contents of the pages that are available on the tab. On the Graduate Students tab, information that is applicable to all GMC Master's programs is on the first page, and you'll see that there are additional pages specific to each program. MBA refers to Master of Business Administration. MSFS refers to Master of Science in Sustainable Food Systems. MSES refers to Master of Science in Environmental Studies. Each page is broken into portlets. To register for classes, select the Register for My Courses portlet. From the drop-down menu for division, select Graduate Program. Typically, students in the MBA program are administratively registered for their first two courses, and students in the MSES and MSFS are administratively registered for their first course. This is done by the registrar's office, and an email is then sent to the student notifying them of the action. Students may self-register for additional sessions. Because MyGMC defaults to the current undergraduate term, as a graduate student, you will always need to change the session. From the drop-down menu for term, select the appropriate session and academic year for your program. Through the end of the 2012-2013 academic year, as I am recording this tutorial, the MBA program has its own session calendar, and the MSFS and MSES programs share sessions and calendar. Beginning in the fall of the 2013-2014 calendar year, all graduate programs will run on the same session. Session 1 of any academic year begins in very late August or very early September. If you are unsure which term to register for, you can find the academic calendar at www.greenmtn.edu. So you've determined which term is appropriate and you're ready to select your courses. Select the Course Search tab. We generally find this to be more user-friendly than the Add by Course Code tab. To see a list of all courses offered on a given session, scroll down and select the Search button. You'll notice I did not enter any filter criteria. This returns a list of all courses offered on the session. If you know which course you will register for, you can skip the search function and instead type in the course code next to the course code begins with box. Use a format like business and the course number, which includes the department code, one space, and the course number. You'll notice that you have an underlined course code, a course name, list of the faculty member who is teaching the course, the number of seats that are open in that course, and the course status, whether it's open or whether it's full, the course schedule, number of credits for the course, and the term beginning and end dates. To find more information about a particular course, select the underlined course code. MyGMC returns you to a detailed course description. And if you decide to add this course, you can just add this course. MyGMC returns a message that the course was successfully added to your registration. If you want to confirm that, you can look at See My Schedule. Again, you'll always have to make sure that you're looking at the correct term. And this confirms that IT test angel Evita Anderson is registered for Bio 5010 Natural Systems Ecology. MyGMC is open for self-registration 24/7, except that it closes 1 week prior to each session start date. If you get a message that the add period is closed, it may be that you are inside this window of closure. Registrations may be added by the registrar's office, but if you call on us to do that after the registration window is closed, you will incur a late add fee of $25. In the GMC Master's programs, full-time is considered 1 course per term. Taking more than 1 course in any given session will require an override, as will repeating a course. Students are not able to self-register via MyGMC for thesis courses or practicums, which must be coordinated through the Office of Graduate Studies. The Office of Graduate Studies will notify the registrar's office to create the course and register the student in it. To confirm registration in any given term, students can select the See My Schedule portlet from the left-aligned menu. Choose the appropriate session from the drop-down menu. MyGMC will display any course in which the student is registered on the term selected. To drop a course, select Register for My Courses, select the appropriate term, scroll down, and the student is registered for Bio 5010. You'll see a drop box to the left. If you click the cursor into the drop box and select the Drop Selected Course button, MyGMC will return a message that the course was successfully dropped from the student's registration. I want to stress that MyGMC is open 24/7 except for that 1 week before the start date of each course, at which time students will be unable to add or drop courses. At that time, you should contact the registrar's office for assistance. Some students prefer to register for courses 1 term at a time, while others will sit down and register for all available sessions at one time, knowing that they can go back in and drop a course if that becomes necessary. Either method works. The Student Financial Services Office clears registered students once payment has been arranged, and student access is then enabled to the classroom platform, Moodle, beginning at midnight of the day the session starts. Other functionalities you can obtain here on the Graduate Students tab of MyGMC include helpful links, course needs, the See My Schedule function, the ability to obtain an unofficial copy of your grade report, an opportunity to create forums and for class discussions or for side chat, should you so desire. There is a degree audit portlet, which enables the student to know whether they've met their program requirements or not. Frequently used forms, and for each division, there are social networking links. This has been GMC Sheila with a video tutorial for graduate students on how to register for graduate classes. If you need assistance at any time with registering for courses, obtaining course schedules, obtaining copies of transcripts or verification of enrollment, we invite you to contact the registrar's office at 802-287-8215. Thank you, and good luck in your program.